Hi, Ben Myers and Sarah Jean Condon from Upstate Brew York Magazine here. Starting a new little piece for our website here where we go around and we just sample and kind of let you know our thoughts about upstate New York beers. Today we have, this is our first one of these that we're going to, well, I guess our second or third one. Yeah, because we did some stuff from Upstate Brewing Company a while back, but this is kind of our first one indoors as the winter snows have come back here to Great Skinny Atlas. But today is the Ellicottville Brewing Company's Blueberry Wheat Beer, which we've had before actually right at the brewery. If you want to get a copy of the winter edition of Upstate Brew York Magazine, which there should be links all over the place on the page that you're watching this. Click on that and you can read more about Ellicottville and what they're doing out there. But this is kind of their spring or summer, one of their spring and summer beers, and you know, a nice light golden yellow, as you can see probably through the pour that we're putting up in front of you right now. And cheers.
Nice and light is right.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me think summer and spring. It's a nice, you know, combination.
Mm-hmm. Certainly a lawnmower beer.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely one of those ones if you're out working in the garden all day, you know, have one of these near the end of the day.
And I'm not really much for the lighter beers, but if blueberry beers are done right, I really love them. And this one's nice and refreshing.
Mm-hmm. Very refreshing. I would like a little bit more of the blueberry to come through.
I could use a little more.
It's very subtle now. To give credit where credit is due, we don't know how old these bottles are. They might be, you know, from last summer. We picked them up at the local Burn Dairy, so they might have been just stuck in the back, and I just came across them when I was in the cooler. So maybe that's a little bit more, you know, upfront and forward. But you know, it kind of, it's very light. It doesn't have it's extremely clear, extremely brilliant. Clarity on it, so it doesn't really have that traditional kind of wheat haze in there either. But not bad. It's got a little bit of that juice kind of tartness to it. Like I said, to be fair, it's a summer beer that we're drinking, you know, in March, so it doesn't really fit the season, so maybe that's why you get a little, you know, you're not really feeling it as much. But I'd like a little bit more of that wheat smoothness and a little more of the blueberry in there for this one. But that's not necessarily a negative. We just might have an old bottle.
I think that might be the case because as I recall, because I had it on tap, the blueberry, you could smell it in the beer. Can't smell it as much in this bottle. So
yeah, not a lot of the wheat smoothness that you might, you know, if you're a new craft beer drinker or you drink like Shock Top or something like that, and it comes that really hazy color. Doesn't have that at all. Very clear. But like you said, you had it at the brewery when we were there for the edition of the magazine, and I had a little swig of it as well. And they put actual blueberries in it, and they put it in a nice tall, thin Pilsner glass. And boy, it was nice at the brewery. Ellicottville beers are really nice beers on tap. We've only had a couple in the bottles because they're just kind of starting to get up here in the Syracuse area. Yeah. But on tap, they are really solid, really good beers. So anything else you have to say about this one?
No, just nice and light and refreshing and making me think about spring, hopefully, because we live in central New York, so I hope it gets it.